So in the previous video I just mentioned basically pulling this Brazilian chick in the street, or getting a number in the street anyway. I'm just going to briefly go through that approach because why not make a little record of it. So first things first, before I left the other coffee shop, I went to the bathroom and I just took a little breather and just kind of relax myself. I do some quite sophisticated visualization processes, and it just gets me actually in the frame to actually go, okay, cool, I'm gonna go and approach now. So I did that before I went out. People talk about psyching themselves up for things. You don't want to do that with approach. You want to psych yourself down. There's nothing to psych yourself up for. It's just a chick. She's small. Even if she's tall, she's small. Like, kind of like compared to a guy anyway. There's nothing bad is going to happen. So you want to psych yourself right down. Chill. And realize it's just easy. It's easy. It's easy. Okay? It's easy. So that was the frame of mind I had when I went out. Looked around a little bit as I'm walking down the street, like looked at a few, there's some alright shapes as I was walking down the street. And getting lined up with those girls on scooters. And then I saw two actually that I'd already seen when I was sat down. Two, they were darker, like I thought they were Haitian. Really nice braids. Some interesting get up on one of them. One of them had like real baggy jeans on, and then like a skinny crop top, and the other one was just a bit more normal how the girls here dress, tight jeans and stuff like that. And so I saw them, I walked past them. I'm just gonna show you this, the lunatics. They've all got pretty decent chicks on those bikes as well though. Women love adrenaline, man. They love fucking crazy shit. So yeah, these two girls, I see them. I'd already clocked them earlier on and had a little look at them. One of them actually looked back at me as well. So I saw them and they were around a guy who had a guitar. I was like, are these girls like groupies for him or something? I wasn't quite sure what was going on. So I walked past, I looked at them again, walked past them, and then stopped. And then I looked back at them, and then one of them was looking at me again. So I'm like, and I could see they weren't with that guy. So they carried on walking, and I'm stood like, let's say I'm here in the street, like against the wall. They're walking in front of me there, maybe about 5-6 meters away. And I shouted to them, I can't remember what I said to them, oye modelo, or something like that. And then they looked at me. And then I kind of stepped forward, like now stepping forward into the street, parase, like stop. And then, so stopped them, got a conversation going, said, you know, you look like models or something, like you're going to a casting. Just some bullshit. But it was complimentary. And just start engaging the chit chat. And this was good because the first like, should we say, open of the evening, and it was very slow, very chill. My chat was slow and chill, slower than I'm talking now. And anyway, get talking to them. It turns out they're actually from Brazil, which is unusual here. You don't meet many girls around here. I met one girl from Colombia. You don't meet too many girls living here who were actually born in Brazil. It kind of explained the style of the older one as well. So we're chit-chatting away. I talked some Portuguese with them as well. Interestingly, like so there's two. One was 18, the other was like 28. And the 28-year-old wasn't that interested, but the 18-year-old was. So you can see the older one, she was almost a bit impatient. You can almost see she wanted to leave, but I was just like, no. You're going to stay and talk to me. But then interestingly as well, like after a while of talking to her, when she realized I spoke Portuguese as well, she was like quite happy to meet someone who spoke Portuguese and who'd been to Brazil. So there was a learning point there, because in a previous incarnation, I'd have gone, oh God, she obviously looks like she's not interested, like, and I feel like I'm bothering them. I'm just gonna like let these girls go. But actually, I refused. I actually was just like, no, you're coming into my reality. You're basically gonna do what I tell you to do, which is, I didn't say stay here, but I was like, this is what's happening. And that is what happened. Conversation went on, and then the younger one, she offered me her Instagram, so I took that. We carried on talking for about another 5 minutes, and then after a bit longer, I just said, look, Jeff, do you want to give me your phone number? And there we go. So that's another learning point as well. You can insta close, and then you can number close as well. I didn't plan anything with them. That would have been a third step, which would have been even better. But and how likely I am to actually see them again, I don't know. Like, they were both fit as fuck. It's kind of crazy point you're getting to in life where you just like, you can't even be asked to. Anyway, but yeah, and then I kind of walked on with them, and I was like, right, I'm gonna go to my coffee shop now. I'll see you guys later. So that's another learning point as well. Is I think rather than just like linger around for like hours on end, you know, have a place you're going to and then bounce on. Unless you really want to just linger around and speak for ages. That is an option. For me, that's not that time efficient. I could probably get this girl out just on the conversation we've had. So that's the kind of option there. And I'd rather honestly have gone to the coffee shop, done a little video, had a little read and relaxed, than just chit chat, you know, just pointless bullshit in the street. So I personally think having an end point to the conversation and moving on, I like doing that anyway. I like doing that. There are occasions when you want to have an instant date and stuff, and I did think about inviting him for an instant date, but I was just like, I can't be bothered, to be honest. So there you go. It was easy though. The approach was easy. Loads of people stopped, and like loads of people were like almost like staring at me, to be honest. You imagine the white guy just speaking to the two hippie-looking Brazilian girls in the middle of the street at peak time. It does draw attention. Sometimes I find as well, other guys, once they can see that someone's opened these girls, they get it into their thick skulls that they're going to try and open them as well, because their retarded interpretation is, oh, those girls must be easy to open. You know, because there's a guy who's opened them and he doesn't look like fucking, I don't know, Clint Eastwood in his fucking 20s or some shit like that. I don't know. They can see what's going on. Well, maybe it's not even that. They can just see what's going on, and they look at the girls and think they're openable. The reality is they're all fucking openable. They're all openable at all times. Okay, but anyway, like, they didn't really, you know, yeah. I don't. If they come and get involved, like they'll be getting a mouthful, because I don't even care about the girls at that point. But anyway, yeah, there was a guy like stopped in his car, said something, and then drove on. It's weird. But no, I'd relish that. I'm looking forward to if it does happen. But yeah, didn't, and yeah, just a nice, easy approach. Might do another one. To be honest, the night is still young. It's not even 9 p.m. yet. It's freaking boiling. It's like sauna level. To be honest, those Brazilians might still be here. I might even see if they're about now. Go and do a second engagement. But yeah, approaching 2 Brazilian chicks in the street. Los modelajes. So these 2 Brazilian girls they're doing some modeling. ¿Tú quieres que yo entro? Ya, pero yo no soy modelo, yo soy más tipo de gringo.
Más de gringo.
Okay. They want me to join their modeling procession, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. No, pero tú anda otra vez, yo te estoy grabando. Life is tough, man. Life is tough. Getting Brazilian girls to go up and down, doing modeling poses in Santo Domingo. Ay, Dios mío. Los niños locos. Yeah, so there you go. Those are two little SAS machines. The Brazilians. They were practicing their catwalk out there. So that was a bit of fun. It's nice, like, people just been free, you know, and stuff, and just enjoying themselves. It's absolutely scorching out now. It's like 9 p.m. and it's honestly like being in a sauna. Ironically as well, just as I was walking down this strip, I mentioned a Colombian girl earlier on. She's the only other foreign girl I've met here. I saw her. She was on a date. She's like pretty happy to see me, to be honest. Yeah, it was interesting. It's weird, I just mentioned her in the previous video and then she appeared. So we've got two here. If they're not prozzies, I'm going to approach them. Let's have a look. No, they weren't prozzies, but they were interesting. It's hard to know when it starts to go to this time of night, like 9 p.m. That is where the escorts start to come out. I find it a bit harder to stop girls in the dark, to tell you the truth anyway. Twilight is the ideal time, or daytime. But anyway, one night out, one cheeky little number. Not bad for a Wednesday night. Good bit of banter in the park there. Yeah, I'm just going to be chilling for the next 2.5 weeks, basically doing this. See where we are at the end of it.